Well, first stop today is to deliver coffee to the Brooklyn Inn here. And then I've got some other coffee to deliver, but that's up at the mountain. And then I've got lessons, and actually lots been going on. Well, that didn't go as planned. I guess nobody's there right now. Thought they'd be there all day, but so I'll have to contact them and then send that out after, so I can deliver it after, I guess. Either after lessons. No, I've got to go down to St. Johnsbury because I've got to pick up some of the stout. On today's list of things to do is to I have ski lessons. I think it's a school group. It's only for an hour, so it's not a big deal. But then when I get done, I've got to pack up and then head to St. Johnsbury. And I've been working with a beer brewer in St. Johnsbury, and we came up with, or he came up with, he used our, it took a couple weeks to figure out the exact beans and the bean profile, but we got a stout, he got a stout made. So that's coming out now, and I'm gonna go pick up some and see what it's like, try to put the word out, and hopefully he does well with it and we get some exposure. We're gonna be, you know, on the coffee label, the coffee label's got to be on his label as part of it. So again, it's another potential avenue. Maybe somebody who's going to drink his beer is also going to buy our coffee. Well, ski instructor lessons for today are done. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I don't know, probably be school groups again, but that's okay. It all depends on which group you get. I mean, today we had very beginners, but there was only 4 in our group, so that wasn't all that bad. And they all did pretty good, really. I think some of them had been on snow before, but not a whole lot. So, you know, that used to be all the schools around here did it, but because of COVID, they've diminished that to fewer schools. There's more concerns, but there's still some schools that do it. I mean, last year, grandkids used to do it on Friday afternoons, and their school's not going to do it this year. I'm not sure whether, if I'm not working, whether they'll take the afternoon on Fridays and we'll go skiing. They're doing really well. I mean, they're not ready for the top yet, but they're getting there. My next stop is to head to St. J to pick up that stout, so I can, you know, do some photographs, publicize, try to spread the word. And, you know, it's hopefully, he just started this year, just like we just started this year. So hopefully in some degree or another, it helps both of us. It's, you know, it's just one of those years, and it really hasn't ended lately with everything going on. When there's going to come back to some sense of normalcy, I don't know. You know, it's, I try to follow what's going on, but I try not to get too wrapped up into it, because you could go a little crazy in the head if you were to, or at least I think you could, if you were to play with this stuff and get too wrapped up. You'll lose track of what you need to do and how you need to live, and all the things that go in a day-to-day that send you, I don't know, you know, there's a lot of people who get wrapped up in this And to me, I don't know. Politics is politics. I do enough of it on a small scale here. And that's enough. I haven't done a video in a while, and it's just, I've been really busy. I mean, I've got a lot of different committees that I help out on. I've got coffee. I'm trying to make inroads in different places. It's just been one of those things. So, I don't know, I gotta see what's rattling. Well, the stout is picked up. I got a lesson in finer beer, which, you know, I'm not really a drinker, so it was great to learn about aromatics and some more brewing and stuff like that. Like most things, it's like coffee. You can have, you know, coffee that's or you can have coffee that's really good. Well, you can have beer that's, you know, out of the gas station, or you can have really good beer. And this is, you know, a whole different type of beer. So if you haven't experienced that, you really wouldn't know the difference. It's like if you haven't experienced really good coffee, you really wouldn't know there's a real difference. Or, you know, if you don't brew it right, the coffee's not going to taste you. The water's not right, the grind's not right. It's basically the same thing with beer. If it's brewed wrong, or, you know, the drinking, you're not going to get the same experience out of it. So I learned quite a bit. Hopefully one more stop. I've got to deliver coffee to Brooklyn Inn. They weren't there before. Hopefully there's going to be somebody there. Otherwise, it's going to have to wait till tomorrow. And tomorrow I've got more lessons at the mountain. A couple other things, but I can't remember out there, which is why I use my calendar. Coffee dropped off, and I'm pretty much done for today. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's either today or tomorrow. I've got to roast up some coffee because Jeff from Whirligig, the brewer, is being nice enough to put some coffee bags for sale when he's selling the stout that he made. So I've got to have that all done and ready for Friday. So yeah, I either have to roast tonight or I have to roast tomorrow. One of the two. But that's a good problem to have, right? For those of you who don't live in places like this, that road may look like it's a dirt road, and basically it is, but what you're seeing is sand on top of basically ice. The roads get plowed, the little bit of snow that's left gets packed very hard, and then they sand the road. So you sort of get used to driving on that, and you learn how to drive on it. Or you don't, you have an accident. But it's different, I'm sure, than a lot of people who live in warmer climates look at it and go, you're driving around on those roads like it's just a regular day. And here it is. Yep, that's pretty much it. It's just another day.